Cześć, z tej strony Dominik Stachowiak. Mam przyjemność przywitać Was w pierwszym wydaniu sportowego rozdania, czyli pierwszego w historii telewizji studenckiej Flash cyklu skupionego w 100% na wywiadach z osobistościami ze świata sportu. Moim i Waszym pierwszym gościem jest dzisiaj były reprezentant młodzieżowych reprezentacji Portugalii, a także piłkarz Lecha Poznań, Afonso Sousa. Hello, Afonso.
Hello.
So let's start with a question about your current form, which has been impressing fans since the beginning of the season. You represent Lech since 2022, but we haven't seen you in such a good shape yet.
No, yeah. As I said before, it was a good start. The coaches gave us confidence to that, and every player will have confidence to show the maximum value. That's what I'm doing now. So yeah, I'm happy with the form, but we can never relax thinking about next game because nothing is done, and it's a good start, obviously, and I'm happy with it.
Is this the best version of Afonso Sousa we've seen so far?
No, I think so. It's also like the first time that I play so many games in a row.
Yeah.
I had this confidence from the coach, and I remember also a good moment of me with John in the times that we play against Fiorentina away and Legia.
Yeah.
And I scored a few goals in that time, but obviously it's the best start of me here in Leg.
Okay, about John, because you said about him. Looking back, what was your relationship with Coach John van den Brom, and how do you describe him as a coach and as a person?
No, I always have a good relation with the coaches. I don't like to speak bad about everyone, John was a good person, and he tried to do his job, and he did a good job in Europe. And that's it. Now we have a new coach, and we need to think about the future, not look to the past. Obviously, it was important for us in some aspect, and that's it.
What can you tell about Nils Frederiksen and work with him in past few months?
No, to be honest,
Is the best coach you've worked with, or no?
it's difficult to say, because sometimes you can catch also very good coaches, and in academy I catch, but it's not any doubts that the work is being doing. Him and Sindra, the new guys here, has been amazing. I feel very good on the pitch. We know what to do in the pitch. Everyone knows what they need to do, and that's very important for us. I feel very confident with them. They give very, very confidence to every player. And I'm happy to have them, and I hope they will help me, and I can help them also to achieve the goals.
There's no doubt we see not only the new version of you, the better version on the pitch, but also new Lech. What exactly is behind this transformation of Lech? At the beginning of the year, when Mariusz Rumak took over the team, there were voices of satisfaction from the dressing room, from some players. However, the style left much to be desired, and now we see the complete opposite.
No, yeah, sometimes the big teams have these moments, obviously the coaches that come now, they are doing a great job, and we need to be honest with that. Not only for the results, but how the team play. And we didn't play like this in the last season, but it's some moments of the team, and we are in a very good moment. We want to keep like that. And obviously Niels and Sindre, and obviously all the staff, but I mean the people who came now introduced new ideas, and the team like it. So yeah, we are in a good moment because of that.
Okay, and how did you feel while and after last season? Because it was very disappointing.
No, as I told you, the players have bad moments and good moments, and obviously not only for me, but for most of the team, last season was not good. And we as a players, we need to learn with these bad moments, and obviously we learned was a lesson for us. The confidence changed, as I told you, and it changed very fast in the preseason. Now the coach came and was very hard to us, was saying that it's not possible that Poznan can play like this. And obviously we hear that, we try to improve every day, and we are doing a good job, and I think that was the key for the success in the beginning of the season.
Okay, and you feel now like the key in this puzzle of Lech Poznań squad?
I feel good, we have top players for every position. So I try to do my job every day, try to win my space. I'm happy that the beginning was good, but I'm hungry for more in the future, obviously.
You said about the time you didn't play so much. Did you have a moment of doubt then when you didn't play when John van den Brom was a coach?
No, obviously, these bad moments and these doubts also pass in the head of the players, you know. And I had that moment in my career. Sometimes the players think is unfair. Sometimes you need to respect the moment. Obviously, I didn't pass a good moment with John here. Because I remember in the time that I was scoring goals and I still didn't have so many chances to prove my quality. Obviously now I'm trying to do that more times, more often, and trying to get more minutes. That's what I'm getting now. And you know, with minutes you get confidence, and with confidence you put your maximum potential in the pitch. So I'm doing that now and I'm happy with it. Yeah.
There was also a difficult moment when just after you come here, when you play against Vikingur Reykjavik and fans were booing on you. How did you feel then?
No, you need to respect that. Obviously, like I shouldn't have that reaction in that moment in the pitch. I grew up with that. You know, like I never had a bad moment like that in my career in Portugal. So yeah, it was like a little bit surprise for me, but that's normal, you know. Like if you play in Lech Poznan, you need to be on the top level all the time, and we are athletes, and we play highest competition, so we need to be top for them because they deserve it. And that was a signal. I received also many messages supporting me in that time. And yeah, you need to work hard in the next day directly to prove the success in the future. And you know, like in that moment I was not so good. I work hard every day. It doesn't matter if it's 1 year, 2 years after the goal, let's say, will come. So yeah, now I'm having that good moment, and I want to keep going with that, obviously.
And what made the Lech the most attractive destination for you 2 years ago when you were coming here?
No, obviously they show me the fans, they show me the club, the city. The club is huge. The fans are amazing. They support us every game, like and was a bit for because of that. In that time, we play also playoff of Champions League. Was good for me in that time. And yeah, I had offers also in First League of Portugal, but I chose Lech because of the club, big club. I wanted to play in the big club again, like Porto. So yeah, I chose Lech, and I think I did a good choice in my life.
Okay, do you see any similarities between the functioning of Lech as a club and the biggest club in Portugal, like you see, like you said, Porto, Benfica, Sporting?
You know, like in Portugal, it's not normal that the big teams lose so many points in the league. You know, normally they win all the time. And in here, in these 2 years, I learned that any game is easy. Even if you play against the last in the league, is away at home, it will be difficult game. It's a difficult
like we
league.
saw last season against Puszcza or LKS.
Obviously, last season was different season of the normally, but yeah, this is different league, more competitive league, you know. And but Porto is a great club. They play Champions League almost all the time. They pass the group almost all the time, and is a huge club. I think Lech is going up to go to that level. He's not in that level yet, but I will say like this is the best fun so far that I experienced in my life. The sound of the stadium when it's full is completely amazing. I'm grateful to play in this club, and I hope in the future the club, the players will have the deserved success that because the fans deserve it also.
Okay, comparing Poland and Portugal in terms of people's mentality, life, what difference would you point out?
Obviously, the weather is much better there. You know, here is too cold in the winter. But the people here, when you are in the good moment, they are very nice for you. You know, they support you, they protect you, they like your family. Like they try to make you the, let's say, God. You know, here. So I'm grateful that the way they received me here, these 2 years and a half. I'm very happy here. I find a new life here, and I'm happy with it. I will not change nothing here.
Tell me, did anything surprise you when you come here to Poznań? No weather, but the other things.
I already saw before. I used to see the games because of the Portuguese. They were here, so I saw the fans, and I said like, "Whoa, it's amazing!" And when I experienced that here, I remember the game was the second game at home in the season was against Karabag and was full stadium, and I was like very surprised like with this football with the energy with the power. For me was something special. Yeah.
And moving from a football a little bit, how do you like life in Poznań? And because you said you are happy here, and I was wondering, do you like Polish dishes, Polish cuisine?
To be honest, it's not what I most like here, you know.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. You know, for sure, you guys here in Poland, you love your food. I love the food of my country. I'm a little bit suspicious to speak about it, but we have the best fish in Europe. The food in Portugal is it's amazing. But in here, you cook good as well. Like I already been in very good restaurants. The food that my girlfriend make at home is also good,
Okay.
so I cannot complain about it.
Okay. Now, after Marcheva has left to Lecce, you play as a 10. But before that, you also played as an 8. Let's dispel the doubts once and for all. Where do you feel better?
In academy, I used to play in a different tactic. You know, we play with one number 6 and two, let's say, number 10s. So I play in these two number 10s, but it's too much freedom there. You know, like you can come as a number 8 because I always in my academy, even in national team under 21, I play many times as a number 8, 10. Depends. Obviously, I like to be more as a number 10.
You know, I asked about this because when we talked before the season, you said that you are not afraid to compete with Antek Kozubal. I think I already know why, because he's playing 8, you are playing 10. Now that we are at Kozubal, how do you assess his development? Did you expect him to play so well?
Yes. When I came here 2 years ago, he was training with us.
Yeah.
And I spoke with him. I think he's a top player, a young player. He have a very good future. I just hope that he's gonna keep with the head in the place. He's gonna keep working hard, because I also trained with top players in my academy, not only national team, but in Porto. They are in top level right now. And cause you remember a bit of them, you know, like he's a young player who is getting minutes and he deserves these minutes. He helped us a lot. And when I came, I saw this quality. And I said, whoa, he's a good player here for the future. And obviously, he's gonna have a great future. I hope he's gonna help us more and more this season. And he's gonna grow up. He'll have time to show his maximum potential yet.
Yeah, a few years ago, we talked about him like a young Pedro Tiba, who played here in Poznań. Also, I don't know if you saw Pedro playing.
I saw. Yeah. I didn't play with him, but I saw.
Do you see similarities?
They are a bit different, I think, because he's more strong, like in defensively, and because he run a lot, you know, like the data of him in GPS, the kilometers that he does, is not normal for his age. And I think he's a bit different with Tiba. Tiba have a lot of quality also. Cozy also, I think Cozy is a complete player, you know. He's top player with the ball, he's top player without the ball, he run a lot. I think he's a key player for the club, for us this season. I don't know if Lech will keep him for a long time, because he's not a normal Polish player, let's say. But yeah, I wish him all the best. I hope he's gonna help us this season, and yeah, when he's gonna show the maximum potential that he showed us already, he's gonna be more impressive.
We talked a few days before game against Polish champion Jagiellonia. How do you feel before this match? Where do you see their strongest points? Because Jagiellonia isn't playing so well this season. Not that well like they play last season when they get the champions.
No, to be honest, last season was the team who give me personal the most pleasure to watch. Last season they played very good. They don't kick balls. They play between the lines. They have amazing quality in the midfield. They have a striker very strong. They have fast wingers. They are a complete team, you know. As I told you, I had bad moment. The team had bad moments, and this is the bad moment of Jagiellonia. We cannot watch that. We cannot see the game like that. We need to know that we're gonna play against the champion in the moment. They are champion. They were champion last season, so we need to respect that. And obviously, they have a lot of quality. We need to be in our maximum level to beat them.
Your contract with Lech expires in June 2026. Are you thinking about staying here longer? Is this or is it will be the right time to take the next step? Because, as you said, you are looking for play in top team in Portugal like Porto?
No, yeah, you know, like you have your goals in your career. If you ask me if I'm okay now here, I'm happy, and I don't know if I will extend the contract. I don't know if I will stay here. I have still 2 more years to play here. I'm enjoying every moment of it, and I think that's the most important. I'm
Yeah.
not thinking so much as a future. If you ask me if I would like to play in the top team, even in Portugal, in Europe, obviously, but I'm happy to be here. I don't want to leave now. I want to keep going here. Be champion here is a goal of me, and then we see what's the best for me and for the club also.
Okay, because I think like Jesper and Velde have become examples that the foreign player can leave Poznań for a better club in better league. What is your goal for the future? Do you have a dream club? Porto is one of them, but the other clubs are in your mind?
No, when I was young, I always looked to Real Madrid and Barcelona. Like when I was very little, like with 9, 10 years old, because I went in Academy of Porto with 9 years old, so I was very little there. And I also look at the big players in that time in Barcelona and Real Madrid, obviously because of Cristiano also. And for me, it was the big teams in Europe in that time. I don't have a dream team to play. I want to enjoy every moment of my career. I want to have fun all the time, and I'm enjoying that a lot now in Lech Poznan. I'm having my best shape, and I want to keep going, not thinking so much about the future. Just God knows what will come, and I will wait for the right step.
Okay, and finally, I would like to ask you about your individual goal for this season, and also the team goal, which I think we know is being a champion.
Obviously, the team like being champion and win the cup, I think is the two great goals, two big goals of the team. And me as a player, I'm trying to make a bit different of the last years. I'm trying to focus on the next game only. You know, like I'm trying to focus now in Jagiellonia. What can I do against Jagiellonia? Score goals, obviously, do assists, help the team in the victory. The most important for me is the 3 points. But if I can help with the team with goals and assists, will be amazing, grateful. And I'm not thinking so much in the target of goals or the target of assists. I'm not thinking about that, to be honest. I'm just thinking every day in the next training, the next game, and I think that will help me and help the team to achieve the goals in the future.
It was the last question, so thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
Thank you so
It
much.
was a real pleasure to talk to you. To byłoby na tyle w pierwszym odcinku Sportowego Rozdania. Jeżeli podoba Wam się taka forma, taki format, zostawcie oczywiście łapkę w górę, komentarz, ale także nie zapomnijcie wpaść na nasze social media Flash Kultura, Flash Sport i Flash Polityka. Do zobaczenia.